Okay. Maybe we will go with this set of gear. Losing a bit of armor. Actually, I'm not. Oh yeah, that's plus 4%. Sure, you know what? Fuck it, we'll go with it. Okay. To here. I'm gonna call it quits soon. I just want to go a bit further. I saw something there. Beyond the human remains. Alright. Oh, I can see a bit over here. Maybe that's what I ended up seeing. Let's check. Could have just been the human remains. Anyway, let's continue. Start at the southern leg. Rift spawn. I'm not actually sure if they count as being with any faction, annoyingly, so I'm... You know, I'm not sure if I'm really getting much from killing them. Beautiful. And killing them will count, as far as I know, towards the other rep with the other group. I don't know these people at all. Elara's journal. Had the nightmare again. I'm in an old tomb, barely a candle to light the way. Off in the corner, I see a pair of red glowing eyes. They come closer, closer. And just before I can make out what it is through the shadows, the creature's gone. Try to run, but everywhere I go leads to rubble and stone. There's no escape. I turn around to see the eyes once more staring back at me. No laughter. A child's laughter. Then everything's fire. I try to scream, but none comes out. The eyes just stare ahead as I ride in the flames. That's when I awaken, drenched in sweat. It's been like this for 5 nights in a row. The nightmares becoming more frequent. I'm not sure how much more of this I can stand. It may not be wise, but perhaps it's time we moved on from this wretched place. Perfect. How goes the journey, traveler? It's a dangerous world. Sadly that it is. Normally we would have moved on by now, but it's not safe to travel anymore. At least the land provides for our needs. Peace be in your travel, stranger. These are dangerous times, traveler. The roads are not as safe as they used to be. And I'd welcome you to sit by a fire, but you'd be better off leaving this place. And you can tell me about the area? If you're heading north, be careful in the farmlands. They're overrun with Damphirians. They get more concentrated closer to the nest where their queen resides. Find a large hole in the ground, it's steer clear. Thanks for the warning. Alright. Hello, traveller. We don't get many visitors out here, not with the Damphirians running wild. How do you survive out here? We try to stay outside. If any danger gets too close, we put out the campfire and hide. We plan to leave this place soon enough, though. You should too. Never found them before, and I've no idea what to make of that journal, you know? I'm not sure if that's is referencing something significant or what. Detonated. Buried crypt. Okay, it's referencing this. Kid in a crypt, rubble. Yeah, it's referencing this. Kalista. Please help me, I'm so scared. How'd you get trapped down here? I was playing by myself like Mama said not to. I was out playing by myself like Mama said not to. Wandered into this cave when the exit cops behind me. Kalista stops between words. Please, I just want to go home to Mama and Papa. They live in a camp nearby. Why didn't they come looking for you? I don't know. What does it matter? Maybe we couldn't find this place under all the rocks. Kalista ready to cry. Try me with all your questions. I just need to get out of this prison. I find it odd that you survived on your own down here. I find it odd you're so suspicious. Your mistrust must be a reflection of your own poor character. Why is your heart so bitter that you won't help a lost child find their way home? Please help me. How long have you been down here? I don't know, many days. It's dark and scary here, and sometimes I hear things crawling around, but I can't see them. I'd really like to go home now. I'm hungry, so hungry. Something seems off. Flame flickers in Kalista's eyes. Flame flickers in Kalista's eyes. Take me from this place now. You're a deceiver, demon. Attack. Balog Neth, the Hellfire. Trapped and Alone. 9,000 XP, 150 Rover's Reputation, and Blood of Catan. Also, Heroic Spoils. Rift Torn Greaves. 2 to Bone Harvest, which I don't have, and 2 to Distortion, which I don't have. I can get Bone Harvest though. 15% Vitality damage, 19% Vitality, 8 damage, 15% Vitality with Decay, plus 8% movement speed, 15% 8 resistance, 25% slow resistance. Not bad, and 180 armor. Demon trapped here. I guess if you leave it out, he probably kills the rovers. So yeah, I was likely sending her to dreams, trying to, get her to try and set her free. A Catonian almost tricked me into releasing it here. Oh no, you must mean Kalista. The girl is devil spawn, cursed upon her family. Shortly after she was born, her eyes will go red and she could speak, but not in any human tongue. Parva could not bring him to end her life, so he left her in a tomb nearby and sealed the entrance shut. If you've spoken to her, then she must have broken free. Do not fear. I've banished Kryptonian for good. I thank you. Kalista was a terror we could not face. You've done what we could not bring ourselves to do. You're safe from the Kryptonian now. You must be speaking of Kalista. She is my daughter, or at least was, before something horrid possessed her. And as an infant she would speak in tongues we could not decipher, our eyes a vibrant red. When dark omens began appearing, I knew I had to do something, but I could not bring myself to kill my child. I abandoned her within a tomb and sealed the entrance. May the gods have mercy on us. What omens? Blood would fill her crib more than if you bled a man dry, and fires. Fires would appear as if out of thin air. When we spoke her name, she would shake her head and say, "No, I am Balnat." I banished Kryptonian for good. That's a relief. Thank you for releasing my daughter from this hell. Your news was difficult to bear, but I must thank you. I did what I had to. Poor Kalista, in peace at last. Yeah, I did not know anything about that first time through. Oh. Oh, another portal. Ooh, haunted scarecrow. It's 10 to 4. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to call this soon. I'm just actually enjoying myself here. This is a good game. Haunted scarecrow. Ravens, Eldrick. Material rate. Rat. It's rate. Oh, I was hoping you can actually knock these down. But no. The posts, they stay enough to block you. Corpse dust. Possessed Elementalist. Possessed Elementalist. Possessed Elementalist. Fair few of those. Just seem to be a ever so slightly burlier version of what we met back in the Baron's place. The Baron, the Warden. I don't know why I keep thinking he's a Baron. But yeah, anyway, moving on. I'm pretty happy with myself. Found the rovers, found a journal entry. You know, did a quest I'd never done before, and did it right. Okay. So yeah, if I went and bet up the the warden's place, the warden. If I went and bet that up again, like clear that place out, I will get plenty of rep with the Black Legion. So, might be worth doing. Might be worth doing. Christ, would be nice, but point in that. Point in that. No. Point in that. Point in this. Ooh. More harpies. Again, I never really explored. Oh. Hold Rexia, the Windwalker. Swift. So, are you Fantasy? Are you Grim Dawn Sylvanas? Aren't we? No. She's Windrunner, ain't she? Yeah, that's it. Hidden spoils. Rock's rock. There we go. Wald's note. We got away. I couldn't believe it at the time, but we gave those ethereal bastards the slip. They'll never think a look out here in the wilderness. It's none but trees and rocks. So none for the likes of them. I've gone ahead and set up camp while a few guys ventured out to scavenge for berries and firewood. They should be returning soon. May not be much, but I think we can turn this place into a home away from home. Even the birds must be finding it to their liking. I can see a few of them circling overhead from time to time. Oh, it's kind of obvious what happened there. Harpies attacked. He initially thought they were just birds. Must have been pretty high up for him not to notice the fact that it's a humanoid. Just, you know, made out the wings. That or the guy was another idiot. One of the two. Could be a combination. I don't think we ever get to see those ethereal pillars that the scout was talking about. I think that kind of thing is just solely background flavor. It's not something you get to see, which is a little disappointing to me. More the Drak, the ever-burning. Mark of the Myrmidon. Increase health, defensive ability, shield recovery time, and physical damage retaliation. Powerful symbol bestowed upon the most fierce battle lords. It's only using shields. Guardsman's Defender. Ooh, it's actually a bit of a set piece. You can actually make some sets? Huh. Surprised they didn't lose any skeletons. They were quite content to stand in the Aether fire. Alright. Also, the fact that the corpses were still there when I got there was a sign that it was actually a pretty good hiding spot. The Tyros hadn't gotten there yet. Then again, the Tyros had hit up that other farmhouse, and the bodies are still there. Must be just the zombies hit it up, but the actual resurrection forces haven't. So, Tyros are shit at searching. There we go, way across. Okay, now up to 300,000. Well, beyond 300,000. It's a good figure to see. Well, I'm now friend with Homestead. Rosbrex Swift. Okay, in here. Royal Hive.
I can't carry inventory is full.
Fearing Sentinel.
I can't carry anymore.
L.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I'll stick to what I have for now because that homebrewed potion is actually pretty potent. Oh, +1 to raise skeletons. Nice, but I don't think the pants itself measures up too well. No. Another raise skeleton one.
Put it to good use and see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
I've made good progress so far. You know, through this. Past the halfway mark of the base game. Grand Vizier in exile. The stench emanating from this guy is nauseating. Wade Fury. Does a bit less damage. And it has the Ring of Steel thing, but with a 20% chance, unlike the other version. I think I had Tin Remains. I think I had another weapon with that, but it had a much lower chance. Okay, I found that Hidden Remains, but it wasn't actually what I was looking for. Don't actually know much of the legendary items in this game. I haven't really looked into them. When I get to a high enough level for them to be relevant to me, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for them, because legendary items are legendary items. They're presumably quite potent. Wonder if there's any legendary sets. Probably not. The expected potency of those is kinda silly. Grand Vizier Lozakal. 4 levels higher than me, but I handled it quite well. Ancient Heart. Continues to beat within your bag with an eerily steady rhythm. Maniacal Opulent Mantle. Grand Viziers. It's kind of weird how the game does that. do a lot of looking around, because there, if memory serves, and I think it does, there is actually a secret here in this cave system. Could be the golem one I was thinking of. And when I say this cave system, not necessarily this room. Somewhere within these tunnels. There's a hole. Christ, she's big. Swarm Queen Ravna. There. How much am I draining from her? And also those... sorry, 1,099 rap. XP, sorry. 1,099 XP from her. Secret Marksman, Anti-Clotting Dart. Fire a dart of anti-clotting chemicals that prevent wounds from healing, inducing heavy bleeding. Very creepy, her, you know, the bit just exploding off her and all that. Very creepy. You know, that vaguely looks like a face. 2 eyes, a mouth. Okay. Just need to finish clearing here. Okay, let's check down here.
My inventory is full. My inventory is full.
Alright, I can eke a bit more space out of my inventory. Hopefully just enough to find go deal with what's left of here in the secret area. Wish I could just fix it with a press of a button. Let's double back and go to the other tunnels over here. Okay, we can summon some more skeletons. Spike. Here it is. It's actually in a different place than I quite remembered. But down we go. I'm in the Den of the Lost. Poisonous. Monster tail with poison. Okay. But yeah, the latest expansion introduced this whole dangerous domain thing. Wasn't in the game previously. Like, these areas were here, but they weren't classed as dangerous domains.
I can't carry anymore.
It's kind of like the enemies were just exploding as they came down. God damn. Okay, let's go and sell.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Gives 29 more. It would give even more if I had more. If I actually had internal trauma damage. Ooh, it's not that much of a decrease, so this could actually be a valid thing. The damage doesn't drop too much. Do lose a fair chunk of fire and bleeding resistance, though. And a bit of offensive and defensive abilities, but fuck it. Okay. It's 20 past 4 now. Okay.
Iron well spent.
Back here. Christ, I have a ton here to grab. Bags will be almost full all over again. Christ. My main one is.
Can't open that.
Oh, Gallus Deep Dweller. Supreme chest. I didn't even notice him actually. Shrewd Gallus's Ring of Decay. I really like that ring. Bonus vitality damage and decay damage. Oh, sorry. A bonus vitality damage and vitality decay. Fair chunk of health, cunning, health regen, and more health regen. 7 health regen per second, and increases health regeneration by 27%. Oh, very nice. Arcane Lens. A focus for the arcane flows of the universe. 1 to 2 elemental damage, 3 plus 3% elemental damage, 1% spirit, 6 defensive ability, and 6 minus 6% skill energy cost. Well, that's here done. Well, mostly. Then we'll just head back up and finish off the Damphirians. Think I'll call it there. Thinking I'll call it when I was actually done. Over here it is. The camera being... Me constantly adjusting cameras throwing me off. I was thinking of calling it after I defeated the ethereal amalgamation. Yeah. Scorched rune leg wraps. Much better armor. Sadly, it's not in the damage I typically do. Like, I might have some vitality, but I'm not really a vitality. You know, that's not really my mainstay. Okay, beautiful. Alright, we'll double back around and we'll go this way. But yeah, I remembered this being a bit different. That there's a ramp like right next to this. Actually, wait, there is here, but I thought there was like the exit right there or something. Nice. Shrewd mark of blood. I'm getting tempted towards the idea of, you know, actually using the roof filter. I'm just checking to see if this is a new tunnel or a different one. I'm hoping for different and new at the same time. Well, different and the same at the same time. Swarming hatchery. Okay, it's a new one. starting to get a little lightheaded with being tired. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to call it soon. Ooh, um, Hive Guard, no, Noxus the Tainted. Yeah, it's got some material corruption going on. Still low to the Hive though. Guess it hasn't gotten that much corruption yet. Mark of Dreeg. 10 poison damage over 5 seconds, plus 7% acid damage, plus 7% poison damage. Reduces target's resistances. 2 reduced target resistances for 5 seconds. 10% physical damage converted to acid, and plus 2% light radius. Dreadlords, Mark of Corrosion. Alright. Wonder how many secret areas I've missed. You know, like the little Den of the Lost, you know? Sure missed plenty of other type of secret areas, but I'm wondering how many of them there are in the game. You know, little hidden zones like that. Like, you know, hidden dangerous areas like that. Or what, a dangerous terrain or dangerous territory. I can't remember what that was called, but you know that. Wonder how many really hidden ones of those there are. And then I suppose it's just a general wonder how much I've missed of secrets kind of thing. Alright, so I'm done here. Yeah, we'll... I guess I could push on. Alright. We'll leave the way we came in. It's for the best. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a little lightheaded. Alright. Honestly, that really just sounds like someone belching. That weird, like, reverb thing there. Ooh. Huge fight between these. It's best just to wade into it and clean it up. You know, make sure you're not missing out on rep or XP.
My inventory is full. I can't carry it.
You know what?
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call this here. I am getting really, really tired. And I'm not quite at the... as well as I feel I should be. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you've enjoyed. I've got a lot recorded now, and I hope to get a bit recorded tomorrow. Like I was saying, I do have to, you know, mind the dogs tomorrow and all that. Have, you know, stuff to do tomorrow. But still might be able to squeeze a bit of this in. Hopefully the mouse cooperates better tomorrow than it did today. And I'm now at level 36. I am quite rapidly approaching Andromedare. I'm Yeah. It looks like I might actually pass them out before the end of the actual game. Well, the base game. Then definitely with me doing the 2 expansions to it. And I do hope to come out with many more expansions for the game. Because, you know, it's nice to see to play through in a it's nice to just keep. What point do I want to make? Yeah, basically it's nice to play through an advancing storyline with just the one character. Like, say if there's this big story, you know, to Grim Dawn, but they split over multiple games, or you have to make a new character each time, you know? That sucks. But just having the one guy and just being able to, like, just tweet. Basically, I'm not much for just doing, you know, mindless grinding and whatnot. I need a bit of a structure, I need a bit of a story to keep me into the game and whatnot. And that recording can be a help and a burden. You know, it can help keep me going at a game that might be a little rough going otherwise. But at the same time, you know, I need something to work with for commentary and whatnot. So while it might keep me going, it then requires, you know, I can't, you know, just go watch something, listen to music, put on an episode of Frasier or what have you. I'm stuck with what's there. And if there's just mindless grinding, it's really not that entertaining. So, you know, it's a penalty and it's a benefit. So, like, I could, you know, just try and grind up to max level if I wanted to, as it is. But it's nice to just have a huge long campaign to grow my character over and build him up during, you know? So, rather than just having to, you know, constantly, you know, grind up the levels, just keep playing through the campaign, just have a huge long storyline to work through. That'd be great. So yeah, I keep hoping I hope they keep putting out more expansions. I know this one got delayed. It was meant to come out in 2018. Hope they have another one in the pipe. I want to say I saw a post from them that implied that they wanted to do a fair few of these. But basically with companies and with sometimes with people in general, it can be for the best to basically, no matter what they may promise, don't count it unless they till they deliver. You know, sure, keep track of their promise, but don't. I won't go betting on it till they actually deliver it. It's for the best, because you know things can come up, things can change. You might have been too optimistic in what you assumed they meant, what have you, you know? It's best to wait till they deliver or not before making any assumptions. But yeah, I really do hope they make more of this. It'll be great. So anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you want to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, love and peace, baby.